Friends, family, fellow seekers. I want you to forget everything you think you know about the Buddha. Forget the serene statues and the tranquil wisdom. Before the enlightenment, before the peace, there was a story. A captivating, untold tale of a young man named Siddhartha, a man who faced challenges and made choices so profound that they have been lost to history, until now. This isn't the story of a calm, serene spiritual master. This is the story of the young prince who was once just like us, full of curiosity, and facing a world he didn't quite understand. The Golden Cage. Now, imagine a life of perfect luxury. A life so carefully controlled that you never, not once, see anything sad or painful. This was the life of Prince Siddhartha. A prophecy had foretold that he would either become a great king or a great spiritual leader. His father, the king, wanted to ensure he chose the throne. So he built a world for his son that was so beautiful, so absolutely flawless, that suffering simply didn't exist. Siddhartha grew up surrounded by stunning gardens, magnificent music, and the finest silks. Every need was met, every desire was anticipated. The palace was a meticulously curated reality, a golden cage with no key, designed to stifle the very curiosity that was destined to set him free. For nearly 29 years, he lived this beautiful illusion. He had a beloved wife, a newborn son, and a life many would envy. But deep down, a subtle unease gnawed at him. He sensed that something vast and profound lay just beyond the sun-drenched walls of his kingdom. The whispers of the outside world. But the outside world has a way of getting in. Against his father's strict decree, Siddhartha convinced his loyal friend and charioteer to take him beyond the palace gates. And what he saw there changed his life forever. The first sight was devastating. A frail, hunched man, his body crippled by the weight of time. This was old age, a concept entirely alien to Siddhartha. He was shocked. His heart ached with a pain he had never known. His next journey brought an even more shocking sight, a man writhing on the ground, his body ravaged by a terrible disease. Siddhartha had never seen sickness before. And then, a funeral procession. The ultimate truth, the stillness of death. The sights broke him. They shattered his perfectly constructed world. He finally understood that the life he lived was a fleeting illusion, a temporary escape from the universal truths of aging, sickness, and death. It was on his fourth and final journey that he saw a ray of hope. He saw an ascetic, a serene man who had chosen to renounce the world. A flicker of hope ignited in Siddhartha's heart. He knew then that his path lay not in the comfort of his palace, but in the challenging journey of seeking the end of suffering itself. The Great Renunciation. The decision was a torrent of inner conflict. Can you imagine the immense personal sacrifice? He had to abandon his beloved wife and newborn son, the very anchors of his life. He knew that to save all beings from suffering, he first had to leave behind the very people he loved the most. In the dead of night, while his family slept, Siddhartha took one last look at his sleeping wife and child. With a heart heavy with sorrow, he left the palace for the final time. Upon reaching the forest's edge, he performed a symbolic act. He cut his long, princely hair and traded his royal silks for the humble robes of a monk. The prince was gone, and the spiritual seeker had begun his journey. The path to enlightenment. For years, Siddhartha wandered, seeking answers from the wisest spiritual teachers of the time. He experimented with every extreme. He practiced self-mortification, enduring unimaginable pain and starving his body in the belief that true wisdom could only be found by transcending physical form. He became a walking skeleton, his bones protruding, his strength gone. But the spiritual breakthrough he sought never came. He realized with a stunning clarity that this path was as flawed as the one he had left behind. Neither the indulgence of the palace nor the severe asceticism of the forest was the answer. On the verge of death, a young woman offered him a simple bowl of rice milk. Siddhartha accepted it. This was the pivotal moment, his embrace of the middle way, a path of balance between indulgence and deprivation. With his strength restored, he found a quiet spot under a Bodhi tree and vowed not to rise until he had found the answer to suffering. For days and nights, he meditated. He faced his deepest fears and confronted his inner demons. He fought the temptations of desire and doubt. Then, with the dawn of a new day, he broke through the final barriers of illusion. He had reached a state of complete and profound understanding. In that moment, the Prince Siddhartha was gone, and the Buddha, the awakened one, was born. His journey was not one of effortless grace, but a captivating tale of a man who faced the full spectrum of reality to find a path to freedom for us all.
Please like, share, and subscribe our channel True Stories Jungle for more interesting stories.